Meal prepped my 3 salads for my 12-hour shifts. They are so comfortable. ICU on it, kind of insane. Oh my god, I dropped my camera for the first time. Life of the showgirl. Costco haul. She just belongs. I'm gonna cut my hair. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a few productive days in my life. It is currently 6:57 in the morning and I'm getting ready to head to a workout class and also shadowing one of the instructors because, as I kind of mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be coaching at my workout studio. So this is definitely a very brand new thing for me and I'm a little nervous about it, but I mean, when are you not nervous about doing something new? So I'm trying to tell myself it's just because it's new. The second I feel like it's a job, I'm not gonna do it anymore because I already have a full-time job as an ER nurse and I also do content creation on the side. So I'm kind of like booked and busy, but I thought coaching one workout class a week would be manageable and also fun, and then I also get a free membership out of it. So I think it'll be kind of worth it. I'm also gonna do some eye patches just to wake myself up a little bit, and then I'm gonna empty the dishwasher here in a second. I love these things, literally 10 out of 10. They have a little bit of caffeine in them too, so it really does help wake me up. And they're like freezing cold. Keep them in the fridge. The next 3 days, so I've got a lot to do today, but also it's going to be a very fun day because one of my besties is visiting from out of town, Leah, and we're gonna go and paint some pottery, so that should be really fun, but we're doing that later. So I'm gonna try to get a bunch of stuff done beforehand. I'm gonna go shadow for the first workout class at 8:15, and then I'm gonna actually take a workout class at 9:30. The one that I'm taking is it's called boot camp, and it's essentially like an Orange Theory, if you guys are familiar with that. Like, you have your treadmills, you kind of have like different circuits. We do like some weighted stuff on the ground with dumbbells, and then also the TRX bands. So that class is so fun to me because I feel like it just goes by so fast, and then you just feel so good after because you're like doing some sprints, and then you're also lifting weights. It's a good form of exercise, in my opinion. I just put some water to scrunch my hair this morning, and I'm just gonna throw it in a claw clip for now, and then when I do my actual workout class, I'll put it up. As a little pre-workout, I'm bringing my Alani and a couple of these protein bites that I made. They're honestly really good. Loving my New Balances. They are so comfortable, and literally this colorway is amazing. Stunning. It's so gloomy outside today. It was actually like this yesterday, but today I think it's actually supposed to rain, which is crazy. But I'm also like, I'm kind of here for it. There's always traffic in the morning at this time. 30 minutes. Oh, there's no traffic. Well, I mean, there is traffic, but like, not too bad. Okay, let's go. Meal prepped my 3 salads for my 12-hour shifts. I just did mixed greens, turkey, corn, avocado, cucumber, and feta cheese. They look so good. I also did my overnight oats for the week. I didn't have peanut butter, which is like literally my favorite part of my overnight oats, which is sad. So I added some cacao nibs and seeds just to make up for the fat that's in the peanut butter to keep me full. But I also ran out of fresh blueberries, so I used frozen. I just microwaved them for 30 seconds and then added them right in here. Ew, Did you guys hear that? She farted. Andy, say excuse me. It does make me think there's no preservatives in this bread.
Why?
Because it only lasts for 3 days. Oh, I forgot we have the bread knife. Heading to paint pottery with the girls. Well, my friend Leah, and then her mom, and then my mom, and then Leah's son. So, the girls and one boy. Lego. I wonder, I'm very curious to see.
Is he anticipating it? I know he's gonna be like not doing it in my life. And a therapist said that better help out and say,
Yeah.
But yeah, I said I was right.
I was gonna add it to the... Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. I gave myself a little break from filming my 12-hour shifts this week. So I wanted to do like just my days off of work, basically. But today I actually have a 4-hour class. So we are up pretty early today again for the 4th day in a row. But I got to sleep in a little bit, like 45 minutes. Because my class is not till 7:30 and usually I start work at 6:45. So it was nice to sleep in just a little bit. I actually have a pretty busy day today though. I have class from 7 to 11:30. 12 o'clock I have a boot camp workout class with one of my coworkers that's actually in my 4-hour class. And then after that I'm actually going to learn about the breakdown of boot camp with the instructor, which is going to be probably one of the classes that I'm going to be teaching at that workout studio. So I have that boot camp breakdown from 1:30 to 3:30. And then me and one of my friends are going to see the new like Taylor Swift, it's not a movie per se, but it's like behind the scenes of her new album music videos. I'm pretty sure. I kind of like looked into it, but she literally texted me the other day and was like, hey, I have tickets, do you want to go? And I was like, hell yes. I would literally clear my schedule to go with you because that sounds so fun. So I'm very excited for that tonight. So we've got a jam-packed day, but it's all relatively fun things. I don't really mind class, honestly, especially now that it's only 4 hours. My program is a 3-year program, so we have one class like now every 2 months or so. At first it was every month and there were 8 hours, so now it changed to every couple of months and only 4 hours. Oh yeah, and the new Taylor Swift album is out today. I'm so excited to listen to it on my way to work or on my way to class. I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit about my 3 shifts that I just worked. First one was super insanely busy, but I had like a med-surg assignment basically, and I can't even remember like my patients at all. 3 days ago I cannot remember a single patient that I had. So that was Tuesday, and then Wednesday I actually had an ICU assignment, which always kind of scares me a little bit, but luckily my ICUs were pretty stable ICUs. They were both actually ground level falls with rib fractures. So we're just trying to prevent pneumonia and exercise their lungs. Both were alert and oriented, and it honestly was a good shift. Usually ICU patients get beds upstairs really fast, but recently we have had an influx of ICU level care patients and we don't have enough beds upstairs for them. So they're only taking like the sick patients. So I pretty much had those patients like almost all day. I think I ended up switching one of them, but overall it was a good shift. Yesterday I actually had a regular 4-patient assignment for the first 4 hours, and that wasn't bad. And then at 11, I ended up giving up my assignment to one of our mid-shifters that came in, and then I ended up doing breaks. And I did pretty much all ICU breaks because we had so many ICU patients in the pod. So I was just like, every nurse I was breaking pretty much had ICU patients. Actually, no. The first nurse I was breaking had a regular 4-patient assignment, but one of her patients literally had 5 seizures when I was breaking her. The patient like just come in, was getting a EEG done, so the EEG tech was in there and she could see all the seizures going on. And sometimes seizures are hard to tell that they're like happening if they're not like looking like they're convulsing, you know what I mean? Because a lot of patients don't look like they're actually convulsing, but you could tell with her because after she would have like the post-ictal phase and she would be very confused, like trying to pull on her lines and stuff, not like aggressively, but just like fidgeting with them. And so we knew that she was like post-seizure. Also, her heart rate would spike to like the 140s. She ended up being ICU, and I think she was gonna be intubated. After I was done with that break, I went to my break. Then I came back from lunch, and then I ended up breaking another nurse who had the same patient, but she was now ICU. And then they ordered like a couple different medications that indicated to me that they were probably gonna intubate her. And then the other patient that I had while I was doing that break was actually intubated and sedated. And he came in because he was found down by mom, had a brain bleed, and was just kind of down bad. But I ended up taking that patient up to the ICU pretty much right away. He got out of bed because he was pretty sick. And then when I came back down, I ended up getting a new patient that was like vomiting blood and also hypotensive. His blood pressure was like freaking 70/50 or something like that. Not good. He got like 3 liters of fluid. I ended up like not touching him basically. Then we gave him a unit of blood, which his hemoglobin wasn't that low. It was only like 9. So I don't know why we did that, but gave him some blood. He wasn't like actively vomiting blood. It was like he came in, like that was his chief complaint. So yeah, after the fluids and the blood didn't really help his blood pressure, he was also like symptomatic. He had chest pain and was dizzy. So then after that, they started him on a pressor, and then I ended up giving him back to the nurse. But that was a lot to go on in a 1 hour and 15-minute time span. It was a little stressful, and I was very happy to give that assignment back. I was covering another break, and I had actually had the patient the day before. She was still down in the ER, still ICU level of care. It was the one with the rib fractures. So got to hang with her for 1 hour and 15, and then after that, I ended up remaining ICU for the last hour of the shift. Got this patient that was in a motor vehicle accident. No seatbelt. Wear your seatbelts, people. Wear your seatbelts. Had lots of fractures, like L-spine fractures, T-spine fractures, C-spine fractures, rib fractures, orbital fracture, everything going on. Liver laceration. Yeah. Luckily, he could move all extremities, but was definitely in full spine precautions. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. Kind of insane, but like I feel like I also learned a lot, and my preceptor was actually our pod lead, so that was nice because he's very helpful. And then I got to ask like a bunch of silly questions that sometimes I'm not comfortable asking every nurse, especially if I don't know them. I'm pretty good at asking questions, I would say, but with him I feel like I can ask like I can just ask anything, especially because I've never even had a patient that was intubated like by myself. I think on orientation I had like a couple, but I always had my preceptor's help. Now that I'm like on my own, I don't think I've had, or I know I haven't had an intubated patient, so. You guys, I'm so sad right now because my camera is not working. I did drop it the other day, and I told my fiance, oh my god, I dropped my camera for the first time. I literally have not dropped it since I bought it. I think I've had it for 3 years, which is kind of insane to me because I drop my phone all the time. But the camera, I treat like a baby because that thing is precious. And I've heard so many people say that when they drop their Canon G7X, it breaks first time. So I really didn't want that to happen to me, but I dropped it the other day, and it was honestly the first time I opened it back up, it said lens error, but then after that it was like working for a few days. And then this morning I went to turn on and it said lens error again. I was like, no. And then I turned on, it worked, and then now it won't open again. So we're gonna have to just do some troubleshooting. I really don't want to have to take it in or like buy a new camera. Just not on the cards right now. I don't want to do that. I love my Canon G7X, and I would not be able to afford the same camera again because they are now running for like $2,000. I think when my fiance got me my camera, it was like $500, which is still a lot, but like 2,000? No. Anyways, let's head to class. Sorry, you guys are gonna be getting some phone clips for who knows how long in this vlog. Just got done with class and then also doing a workout class. We actually did like a CrossFit style class at the gym I'm going to, and it was pretty freaking brutal, just like I remember CrossFit being. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, then you probably remember my CrossFit era. I did CrossFit for about 2 years, and then I kind of like hurt my back, and I tried to do everything, like doing a bunch of back exercises. I went to the doctor, everything, and nothing helped my back besides quitting CrossFit. So that's what I had to do, but luckily my back pain is no longer there, and quitting CrossFit was kind of the best thing I ever did for my body, because not only did I hurt my back doing it, but I also lost my period, which I'm still working on to this day. Anyways, so yeah, I just finished the class, but I did it with 2 of my coworkers. So we were gonna do the boot camp style class, which is kind of like Orange Theory, but one of my friends couldn't get into the class, so we did the RX Fit is what it's called, but it's a CrossFit style class. So the instructor was really good though, and the class was fun. All the people were like super friendly, and it was just a fun class. I'm like kind of hyped on caffeine right now because I had one of these Alani Nu energy drinks, and then I also had a coffee this morning, so I definitely need to eat some food. But I'm going to get a little boot camp breakdown because, as I kind of mentioned earlier in the video, I am going to be coaching at this gym, so one of the instructors is going to give me a breakdown of how they set up the boot camp class. So that'll be at 1:30. It's currently 1:12, so I'm going to eat really quick, go back in there and do that for 2 hours, and then head home. Yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on my day. And we actually had a really good class today. We learned about strokes and like giving TNK. We had a couple of pharmacists come and do like a little slideshow presentation, and one was on DKA and then the other was on strokes. The DKA one I felt was very helpful though, because doing insulin drips is always kind of scary to me because insulin is a very high risk medication. So it was definitely good to get some more education on that. Oh, we also learned about high risk patients that are like on holds and how to care for them and how to do restraints and all this stuff. So it was a good class, good 4 hours, and good to see my cohort. My social battery is going to be non-existent by the end of today. I just went to the grocery store and it was very overstimulating because there were so many freaking people there, and I hate going at this time, but I needed a few things for dinner, so I just got some chicken sausage, veggies, and sweet potatoes, and then I also got some candy because I'm going to the movies with my friend tonight to see The Life of a Showgirl behind the scenes thing. I don't even really know exactly what it is, but we'll find out. And I just texted her and asked her what she's wearing, and she's wearing a freaking cute ass outfit. And I'm like, girl, I was literally going to wear a sweatshirt and leggings, so I'm glad I asked her because she's going all out. So now I gotta figure out what to wear, and I have about less than an hour before I have to leave, so we need to go figure that out, and hopefully it'll be a fun time. I know it will be, because it's a freaking Taylor Swift movie, like, and it's one of my besties. So let's go inside and make some dinner. Okay, this is definitely the most random outfit I have ever put together in my entire life, but we were going for the Life of the Showgirl album cover vibes, and I'm kind of loving how it turned out. So there's like a little bit of green, and this is like the only freaking green thing I could find in my closet. This actually goes to a dress that I wore for my friend's wedding and I was a bridesmaid. And then this orange cardigan flannel shirt I got, I think, at Goodwill a while ago. So this is the fit, wearing my Taylor Swift boots as well. This is the only other time I've worn them since the Taylor Swift concert, so glad I'm getting some use out of them. I think this bag is from Target, and I love how it perfectly fits my phone. morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. It's actually so nice out this morning. I think I'm gonna go for a quick run. I might do like a 2-mile run and a 1-mile walk. We'll see how we're feeling. I don't have anything to track it today because I cannot find where I put my freaking ring, my Ultra Human ring, which is usually what I use, and sometimes I use my Apple Watch, but it's currently dead. So we are just going off vibes, and then I need to come home and wash my hair because it is disgusting. I haven't washed in days, but this is the running fit. My shorts are from CRZ Yoga. Shirt is Adidas. I've had this for like literally probably 10 years at least, since high school. So that's the fit. Let's go on our little run. Pre-run fuel is some cold brew, and that's at bar. I'm probably like a mile in, not sure. I'm going to do a quick little makeup look. We're actually going to go to a coffee shop and get some work done. I'm going to do some editing, and Alex is going to work on some homework. So I'm going to get out of the house though. My hair is gonna have to dry on its own because I do not feel like blow drying it right now. Let's go. Costco haul. I feel like I go to Costco literally every single video. But today we actually spent like $200, which is a little bit less than we usually spend. And I think it's because like some things were actually on sale. Like for instance, avocados, $5. These tortillas were also on sale for like $7. If you go to Target and get siete tortillas, you spend like $10 and you get like freaking, I swear, like 5 tortillas. So buying them at Costco is definitely a way better price. Also fruit, I always try to pick the least expensive organic fruit. So that was blackberries today. I think these are $4. For like sources of protein, I always get this chicken sausage. We're obsessed with this. It has Parmesan in it. It's so good. I also got Italian sausage. This is gonna go in our sausage tortellini soup we're gonna make this week. And then we're also gonna make this ground beef taco skillet and eat it with chips. So I bought those. And then I also love these wild protein chips. 10 grams of protein per serving. And these are so good. I also got peanut butter. Usually I get the Kirkland one, but they didn't have it. So I got this one, which I'm kind of nervous that this is going to be very oily, but we'll see. Got some plain Greek yogurt for my overnight oats and yogurt bowls in the morning. Got a shit ton of lemons because I'm going to make a lemon chicken salad this week, and I didn't feel like going to another store to get one lemon, so I just got a lot of lemons. Got some cucumbers, some Parmesan cheese. I will say this was the only thing that was, like, in my opinion, very unreasonably priced. $17 for this freaking Parmesan cheese, but it does last us a long time, so I feel like we'll definitely use it up. This salsa is for that ground beef taco skillet. Also for that tortellini soup, we got the 5 cheese tortellini, and then I'm gonna add some spinach to that. We always get bananas. I also just picked up a bag of cauliflower just to have on hand because I feel like we always run out of veggies first. And that is the haul. We also got some printer paper, but I already put that away, so. Oh, we also got some half and half and also milk. This half and half we're gonna add to that soup, and then we always get this whole milk. That's like our favorite. So that is all. Wait, I'm so excited because earlier in this video, as you guys know, I went and painted pottery with my friend and my mom, and I'm so excited because the pieces are ready. I feel like that was so fast, but the colors turned out so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. I'm glad I didn't do any more layers because I love how pastel and light the colors are. And then the little chicken came out so good. I'm so excited. I love it. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to put tea in it. It's gonna look so cute on our coffee cart. She just belongs. it's actually the day after I've ended this video, but I wanted to include this because, I don't know, why not? I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna cut my own hair. I've done this one time before, just gave myself a little trim, but honestly last time I did not cut, like, I barely cut anything off. And after the fact, I was like looking at my hair and I was like, I still have way more split ends. So this time we're gonna cut a little bit more off. I definitely feel like my hair has gotten so freaking long, and I'm gonna straighten it first. But let's give a look of the before. I'm kind of excited to see how long my hair is going to be when I straighten it, because I never straighten it. I usually only use my Dyson. Also, I have a lot of hair, so it's going to take a minute, a hot minute. But I'm going to finish watching this hair tutorial while I straighten my hair.
Okay, so first I need you to zip the brush.
Okay, now that I'm sweating, here is my hair completely straight. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I used to do this like literally every day in middle school and high school. And I wondered why my hair was dead. But now I feel like my hair looks so healthy. Besides like the ends, but I will say, I feel like the Dyson is worth the investment just for the health of your hair, because I haven't used any heat on my hair this entire year. And I feel like that's what's gotten my hair to grow so long. Kinda nuts. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of my hair before and after for straightening. Also, you guys, I have a ton of baby hair, so that's what you're seeing right now. This is why I never wore my hair in a high pony. Something I've been insecure about my entire life. And don't ask me why I have these baby hairs, because I'm not a baby. And I don't know. I was just born with them and they never grew out. And people always ask me like, oh, did you dye your hair a lot as a kid? And I'm like, nope, literally the opposite. Never dyed my hair as a child. So I don't know why they never grew out. But that's the tea on that. Debating whether to just cut on the floor and then vacuum after. I'm actually just gonna open a trash bag and try to get as much of it as possible in the bag. Okay, this is where things get scary. I will say I feel like I already have more layers than the girl did in the video, because as you can see, some of the pieces are not even long enough to stay in the pony. Really scared to like cut too much, so it's probably I didn't get all those plans, but I think it's gonna be good enough.
Turn on my camera and go through a bunch of shorts too. This is such a quick, easy recipe.
This is the after.
So it's really fast and it's so good. You know, you've been watching TV for too long when you're hit with.
Alex is picking us up some Indian food for dinner, so I'm gonna make our magnesium, which I don't think I've ever had Indian food takeout, so we'll see how I like it. I got chicken tikka masala, because that was like the most recommended thing at this place. This is the magnesium I always use, Moon Juice Magnesium. Get it on Amazon, and I feel like it just helps wind you down, and it's a nice little evening ritual. We'll probably just watch some Dancing with the Stars, eat our Indian food, and just have a nice relaxing evening. But I'm actually gonna end the video off here because I honestly don't even know what I got for content in this video, because my camera is not freaking working. And I'm gonna be very upset if I have to get a new one because it's so expensive. And I really just don't want to buy a new one. So hopefully you can figure it out. If anyone has any suggestions for how to fix it, please let me know. Someone, please send help. I'm not gonna give up yet. Anyways, I'll show you guys what we get for Indian food, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to this point in the video, let me know down below your favorite type of cuisine. I would say mine is probably Italian. Italian or Mexican, those are like my two faves. I love a good pasta, but I also love a good burrito, you know? So yeah, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.